Morning, folks.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to Antalya.
We came here for a couple of days, have a mooch around Antalya, come to this campsite to get some laundry done. Apparently they got red hot showers. They have got red hot showers, they're great. And to meet up with our new friends here, be a bit social. It's now 15 days later.
15 days later. So let's go back a little bit. We came here, like Claire said, just to decamp for a few days. And then the storm came, so we sat here and we were here for 6 days in the end.
I think the first time we were here for 6 days, we went into town. So let's take you with us. Welcome to Hadrian's Gate. I will be honest, it's the only thing I've got tagged to see here in Antalya. So this gate was built about 2,000 years ago, and there's some stuff about the architecture. The left-hand gate was built just after it, the right-hand was much later. The bottom of the gate is
That's left and that's right, but never mind.
Yeah. One of them was built before the other. The bottom of the gate is actually below the terrain at the moment, so you've got to go down steps to get to it, because obviously the land has lifted over 2,000 years. But the funny bit about it, two of them, one is Sir Francis Beaufort was apparently discovered it in the 19th century. But how you can discover something that's right in the middle of an inhabited city and already exists, let's just say he announced its existence to the Western world is probably more like it. And the other thing is that it is reputed that the Queen of Sheba entered the city through this gate, but she existed about a millennia before the gate was built. So it's probably more likely this gate was built over the top of an existing gate or an older gate. But it was built to celebrate the arrival of the emperor to the city. After thousands of years, well, 2,000 years of carts, horse and cart going through here, you can see the really deep ruts. And you can see a section here where they've repaired it and there's still ruts.
So this road with the ruts, 2,000 years old, it's just like today's motorways. All of their motorways are ruts like this as well.
You can tell that you're in a more touristy town, which isn't a problem. Everything's lovely. There's bikes going past, but there's a McDonald's behind us. There's a coffee shop over there advertising co-working space. It is a city. Oh, there's a Burger King there as well. Everything's lovely. There's no rubbish. Doesn't feel like the rest of Turkey that we've seen so far, but it is very pleasant. Sculptures, waterfalls, shade to walk along the beautiful marble floors. It is nice. I like it.
So this is Antalya Old Town. It's a beautiful view behind us. You can just about see the eye back there somewhere, which is just behind where we're parked. That's a 20-minute bus ride to here. It's very nice. You can see why people come here on holiday. It's beautiful.
It is.
It's just not for us. It's way too touristy, but it is lovely and clean and tidy. Restaurants galore, bars galore, Irish pubs galore, seafood restaurants galore,
ice cream galore.
That
makes
galore.
It for me.
Anyway, yeah, it's nice to wander around for an hour or so. So yeah, but today just the mooch, and haven't spent a lot of money, which is even better.
Yeah.
There's a lovely view here of Antalya Old Port. So if you park down the bottom there's a lift that comes up on a glass elevator that goes up to the top. It saves you walking those few hundred steps. Luckily we're not parked down the bottom there, we're parked all the way over where the eye is. I don't know if you can see the eye is about there.
If you're at all interested in learning and understanding a little bit more about Islam, whilst in Antalya, come and find this mosque. Tom will put the name of it down here somewhere. And there's a lot of boards that tell you about Allah, the Quran and explains about Islam and what it's about. So it'll be interesting to read. We are stood on a glass platform overlooking the old city. We came here to go down the elevator. More importantly, to come back up the elevator, but it is broken. It's not running today, which is a shame. But the view is spectacular.
Yeah, you've got a spectacular view over the harbour, and the old city walls all the way round. And all along the top here is rows and rows of restaurants. They're all full of people as well, actually, which is lovely. Sunday afternoon. The sun's just setting now. Won't be long before it's gone. And it's getting cold. So like Claire said, unfortunately the lift that takes us all the way down to the bottom is broken. Has been for a few days by the sound of it. And that's the end of our day in Antalya, really. The old town was lovely. Lots to see, but not a lot to see, if that makes sense.
Lots of mooching, which always makes us happy.
Lots of mooching, but really not a lot more. We saw the gate.
Yep.
We didn't see a waterfall. That's about it, really. Lovely little place to visit. Again, like I said, come back to me now. Like I said, it's a little bit like Side in it's not real to me. It doesn't feel as real, but it's lovely if you're a tourist to come and see it.
It's a very nice atmosphere here. I get why it's a holiday destination.
Oh yeah. Just want sandy beaches, not pebbles.
Speak for yourself. I was quite happy with my water shoes on, having a little swim.
Right, it's getting cold now. Back to the van, and tomorrow moving.
So that was town.
And then Claire decided to put the back of the wheel of Peggy in a hole, so we had to get rescued and
towed out.
And that was it wasn't cheap anyway. No damage done.
I forgot about that bit.
Yeah, you forgot about that bit. Yeah. So should we show people that as well?
Yes.
Yeah. And Claire thought she'd park. Well, as you can see, she's on a bit of a wonk here because she's driven into a blooming great big hole, and she's grounded the back out. Yeah. So Peggy is in a bit of a state at the moment, literally. So I'm going to try and jack her up, and then we can get some traction. And we've gone up to these guys here. They're mini diggers. Hopefully one of them will be able to come out to here and help pull us out. But yeah, as you can see, she's on a right old wank at the moment. Yeah, we've just got to try and get her pulled out without any damage.
Okay, we have a tow truck, thank goodness. Let's see if we can get us out. Thank goodness for that. So that's the most expensive pair of Crocs we may or may not ever buy. I was looking in the rear view camera to make sure we didn't hit the tree behind us. Didn't dawn on me to look down there.
That's a big hole that she landed in.
It's a very big hole, perfect size for the tyre. To add insult to injury, I've managed to buckle the wastewater tank as well, which is metal, isn't it?
No, it's plastic.
Oh, is it plastic? Oh, I bet. Oh, okay. I thought it was metal.
No, it's plastic, but that's going to
That's going to start leaking at some point, then, isn't it? And the frame that holds it on is a bit rusty, and that's buckled.
It's not like I've got anything to do when I get home in April or May. I'll now be putting a new water tank in.
Lesson learned, look where you're driving, because things like that aren't necessarily covered up here. Yeah.
Anyway.
I think I might be paying for this one for a little while.
Oh well. 35 quid, 2,000 lira he wanted for literally a 30-second job. So I want to buy myself one of those trucks. Because that makes way more money than I've ever made. Just literally a six minutes to get here, 30 seconds to pull us out, 35 quid. That's Turkish prices. Well, never mind, eh? Right.
But we're out, otherwise we'd be stuck there and not going anywhere.
Yeah, we'd have been stuck there for a while. Anyway, now we're going to go shopping. Welcome back. See, no damage done. And from there we went to the beach. Yeah. And the idea was to be on the beach for 3 or 4 or 5 days maybe, to chill. Took the kayak out. Like I said, David and Diane took some videos of us on the kayak, which was brilliant.
Yep.
And videos of Peggy, and they're awesome. I mean, you know, he did a real great job there.
Yep.
Row, row, row your boat gently across the mead. And then the storm started.
Tom was supposed to be then sat there for a few days catching up on videos, but yeah, a storm came in, so we ran away.
We ran away, and us getting out of there is interesting.
Yep.
And that's coming up now. This is great because we're doing all this kind of in hindsight. So yeah, now we're going to leave.
Or are you going up through there? Ah, okay. We went backwards. Right, last minute decision. We've had a discussion, and the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the corner there is flooded. Yeah, that's where we came in. It was flooded when we came in, hon. You're going to get stuck here. We think it's prudent to move. I don't know where you're going. That corner up there is flooded and is muddy.
All of this is now drained off in
Yeah.
the last half an hour. So I reckon that would be better than going up there. If not, we can reverse it back. Yeah.
As you can see, the heated discussions are continuing. The wind has changed direction, and it's not very pleasant. That is sinking mud. That scooter couldn't get across. Oh, he's just making me so bloody nervous. Anyway, we're leaving our beautiful park up. You need to keep right at this bit because that's slidey there, that's where I went. The wind changed literally within a snap. And is blowing towards us, buffeting us around, and there's a lot more water coming down tonight, and some of this is muddy and slidey already, and flooded, so we are moving even though it's nearly dark, and we've always said that we wouldn't do that, blah blah blah. That direction that we should have taken over there, the way we came in, is an absolute slidey mud corner uphill jobby. So we're kind of off-roading this bit, taking some trees with us. Right, that's avoiding the worst of the mud down there. Now we've got this patch here, which concerns me. This was dry on the left here when we came in. Doing exactly what we said we don't do, and drove straight through water quite fast. It's that corner over there where the two bits here meet that I was mostly concerned about the other day. Earlier on when I came through. You can see the tractor's been down here and has struggled. But there is a tractor here. We did see it on the beach just as we were leaving, so I think that's where that scooter came through earlier on. You've got to make a decision so quickly here as to which route to take. slow down on the mud. Get me the expert. Feel it's not happy underneath. And there's some tarmac over there. Sorry, I was just checking this to see what had gone flying behind us. Because something literally flew across. We're out. Would you like some directions as to where to go next?
Well, just following this road to the main road.
Okay. Would you like me to find us a park up?
Yeah.
Right. Now we're out there and I've calmed down. So we were sat there. It's been lovely. The last couple of days have been gorgeous, sat there in the sunshine. We got the kayak out, went swimming, blah blah blah.
Yes. I don't actually think we filmed anything of the beach.
Probably not. New friends, the new nomads, very kindly took some photos for us and took some videos of us out in the kayak, especially on the drone, which is really cool. But yeah, we just chilled. I just chilled, took some time out. I did some drawing. We had a couple of bonfires. Tom cooked dinner on the bonfire last night. It was lovely. And we knew it was going to come in rubbish today, so we were doing some editing and the bits of work. And it's been raining, but it's been fine. We went for a walk because Tom looked out of the window and went, what are those waves doing? And a little bit further out from the actual coast, the waves were crashing in the middle of the sea, kind of nowhere near it. And we were like, what's going on? Got the binoculars out, went out, walked down to the beach to have a look. And the wind was whipping the water up into what looked like waves out at sea. I was like, oh, that's quite windy. But our wind is coming from the shore, from behind us on the land. It's fine. By the time we got back to the van, it had turned like that. And it was chucking Peggy around. I'm a little bit more cautious than Tom, so I went for a walk up to the road, aware that we were on a sand road, and I slid an awful lot of the road going up there because it's actually turned to mud, and it's not rained that much today. The wind is one thing, Tom will sleep through it, I won't. But there is 5 inches of rain coming down overnight tonight, so that mud's going to get a lot worse. Tom reckons we'll be fine, I reckon we move. We had a discussion with a degree of heat behind it, and Tom
I lost.
No, I said okay then we'll stay, but you're driving, you're getting us out of here tomorrow. Things got thrown into a laptop bag. Started packing things up. Right, we're going. So we've left. So we spent the night at the aqueduct outside Aspendos in great thunderstorm. That was really cool. So that was another storm.
A brilliant thunderstorm. Some of the videos there and the noise incredible. And yet again, here it comes. This is brilliant. This is so easy to make a video today because we've done everything and now we're going to tell you about it.
And then we came back here to hide from another storm.
And again, we only came for a couple of days and today's now, we've been here 6 nights and finally the rain has stopped. The guys are clearing the debris and it is a mess here. There's branches down. Where we were parked last time, there's a big tree down that would have hit us maybe. So yeah. Luckily we're parked, as you can see, right on the road, but it's been relatively quiet at night.
And we haven't got any trees dropping on us.
So yeah, the guys are clearing up now and we're heading off. But today's plan...
we're going to go to the mall.
We're going to the mall.
There's a big 5M Migros there, so we're going to go shopping and then we're going to...
check what the weather's doing.
Check what the weather's doing. And one place we have been trying to go to, we're going, no, it's going to rain, no, it's going to rain. And every time we've moved, is Purge. Apparently it is amazing, so we're hoping...
One of the largest archaeological digs in Turkey, I think.
I think so.
Huge.
So hopefully the weather's going to behave itself and we can get there, whether it's today or tomorrow. Depends how long I spend shopping, really.
Well, at least with Purge, you can park outside for the night if you're lucky.
Yep.
And also tomorrow's weather is looking a little bit sunny with a little bit of overcast. So tomorrow's looking like the best day to spend there.
Yep.
So we might stop the night at Purgate. You know us, it'll change, and in 2 minutes' time you'll see something completely different.
We'll get distracted. A bit like, squirrel, oh, let's come see that.
But for now, we've got to get Peggy ready to go. We cleaned her yesterday. I'm not going to show you cleaning, that's boring. But we've got to empty the water and do all that malarkey, pay, and head off to the supermarket.
Oh, and one thing we do need to do before we go, just make sure the cat isn't in there. We have a resident cat. Oh, it's so tempting to take her with us, but it's not fair. She does actually belong to the campsite. She is beautiful though, but she keeps sneaking in. So we do need to do a check and make sure she's not with us.
Right, let's get going. The mall is absolutely huge, but first things first, a bit of lunch.
First stop, we got distracted. We've not had breakfast. This is breakfast. Ups.
So the next stop is the 5M Migros. 5M being the biggest Migros. It's huge in here, absolutely huge. Not as big as some of our superstores in the UK, but this is, or France, yeah, but this is big. It's got everything. Shoes, clothes, toys, plants, drinks, everything. Everything you could ever want. And they've got purple looking Crocs for Claire. And at least compared to the Moroccan stores, the cave here isn't locked behind bars and is full. But Turks seem to drink whiskey. There's very, very little rum. There's a few gins, there's very little rum, and we're rum drinkers.
And the cheapest bottle of wine we can find is about £6. So it's not cheap.
Ah, a shopping trolley full, 220 quid later. It's a very, very posh shopping centre, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's just the grocery shop. We didn't actually buy anything apart from a new pair of Crocs for me, and a new frying pan for Tom.
Rum.
And
beer.
the rum. So, okay, it does all add up. Guess what? We've changed our plans again. We came out from the mall and it's chucking it down with rain. So we had probably a couple of hours as we were sorting the van out this morning of no rain. Now it's raining again. The mall filled up, didn't it? It was chocker, to the point it was really difficult to get out of the car park because there was so much traffic and everything's so jammed in. So we could go to Purgate, stay the night in the car park and go and look. The weather report did say it was going to be lovely. Over there in Purgate, it's going to be raining all day. It's only half an hour kind of northeast of us. No, so we're leaving. We are actually leaving Antalya and we are going south along the coast to a mountain that's got flames coming out of it. We're going to get there tonight and chill out, get drowned overnight because it's going to chuck it down overnight, and then by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning it's supposed to not be raining for about 4 hours. So we're going to go and make the most of it tomorrow morning. Turkish people that live in Turkey, specifically the ones that drive, can you explain this to us? The Turkish people we have met are generally the nicest, the most hospitable people, the kindest people we have ever met. Until you start driving a car, then you're the most aggressive, selfish, dominant people I think we've ever met. They don't, you beep at each other to let each other know that you're there, but you just force your way in. There's no manners. Can somebody explain it, please? I'm adding an addendum to that. There is a nation that are worse drivers, but they're miserable buggers out of the car as well. And that's a nation in Europe, beginning with B.
And in Bulgaria.
I was going to say, it's not the Brits, believe it or not. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It's free and really helps us out. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to tell you when the next video is out. And join us on the next episode to see what madcap adventures we get up to. Who knows?